Warning: drinking and waxing has known side effects. You may experience dinged corners, scratched surfaces, poor judgment on centering, eBay purchases your significant other doesn't know about, eBay purchases your significant other told you absolutely not on, outbursts directed at grading companies, retail remorse, etc. Drinking can lead to waxing, and waxing can lead to drinking. Please drink and wax responsibly. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and consume. Enjoy. Welcome back. We got another HGA reveal for you. Remember, if you like and subscribe, you've got a better chance to win the HGA lottery that has been confirmed. Thank you, Brian. I'm sure it's happened for others too. They just haven't commented back. I appreciate the comments and all the feedback, as I am still learning, and I will always be learning, as you can never be perfect. Anyway, so today is brought to you by Maker's Mark. Thank you, Maker's Mark, for delivering this great drink. Hopefully, I don't get tongue-tied or mess up too much on anything. Thanks to Maker's Mark, it does tend to hit me pretty quick. And then I want to thank Shaq for showing up every video. Even though I don't pay him, it's probably going to come out eventually, and he's going to get some back pay or something. But anyway, I appreciate him being here. So without further ado, and I apologize, I did set this up while I was drinking. If you couldn't tell, it was a little off. All right, so who's the first person to come out? Oh, it's gonna be me. Who's me? It's Yordan Alvarez. All right, so Yordan's I did pretty well on this, actually. I'm sorry, I was a little starstruck there. Yordan's near and dear to my heart. I think he'll be a very good player. But let's go through it. So 9 on corners, 9 on edges, 9 on centering, 9.5 on surface. And so something I've noticed is paper tends to be easier to see defects in that HGA will grade poorly. So I guess what I kind of mean by that is, so I've done really well on paper cards and not so well on embossed chrome cards, which you'll see in another review. Part of the reason I'm sticking to 4 is just to make them quicker, so, if you're like sneaking off to watch them, I know it kind of feels dirty, and I guess I'm at that age where that's what I do behind my wife's back, is go, have cards graded and look at cards and watch YouTube videos of other people opening their cards and what grades they got. But yeah, so I'm at that point in my life. Which I'm assuming many of you are as well. Anyway, if you're doing that, pay attention. It seems like paper cards must be easier for us to spot what the computer's going to spot, and the high definition resolution. And those Shaq cards, I mean, near tears, some of the... And I'm not a baby, I promise. I cry like once every couple years. Yeah, I mark it in my journal. I'm just kidding. I don't have a journal. I'm not a baby. But surface grades were horrible on like 8 of the cards, and I don't know. I'd like to see how they got that, but it is what it is. So, word from the wise, or me, depending on where you're getting it from, these papers seem to be easier for us to tell. All right, second card. Randy Arozarena. That's a 9.5 on corners, 9 on surface, edges, and centering. Overall, very pretty card. I really like the label with that jersey. And this card's just a super pretty card. It's not his rookie. His rookie was a St. Louis Cardinals card from Series 1. I do have several of those, but I didn't send them out because I like this card better, and he's on the Rays. So, anyway, these cards will be for sale, honey, if you're watching. I know my wife likes to watch the videos and then judge me. Um, I'm sure you all get it. She's been judging me for 10 years now. And to be fair, the poor woman had to deal with the one bedroom of our apartment and then a bedroom of our house for the last 9 years being occupied by Shaq. So it is what it is. If you're watching, honey, I didn't mean anything by it. All right. So let's move on to Kyle Lewis. So Kyle Lewis gets a 9.5 on edges, centering, and surface. And then, what's that? A 10 on corners. So, I told you guys, I did way better on my paper cards. And I think it's because it's plainly obvious what they're going to see with the computer. I mean, you're talking about, like, look at that. Oh, yeah. Such a pretty card. And I have lots of paper cards. I really wish I would have gotten my first, or at least this submission back before I started the new one. Or any of the new ones. Just because it seems like anything with embossing on their scanning technology and their grading does not like it. All right. And the last card that I personally turned in. We got a Fernando Tatis. This is the set image variation, number 410. Apologize about the light there. There we go. We got a 9 on corners surface, 9.5 on edges, 8.5 on centering. It actually, I think, is a little skinny on this side. I know it's hard to tell because it's only like two-sided as far as edges or border. I need more whiskey, unfortunately. I realized that, and then, but overall, very pretty card. It is a Tatis, so I was pretty happy getting a mint on it. Period. Especially with the tougher grading. The one thing that I also was happy on was the corners and edges, considering, and surface is what it is. The paper has been, like I said, really good, or at least grading very well. But corners and edges on this card are tough because they came in that little like plastic that you would get your if you got cards in cereal boxes, back in the late 80s, early 90s, like that kind of plastic in a full set. And I was pretty happy that I got a set back then that had such a nice version in it. All right, so that's the last one for this video. Again, super pretty cards. We'll put these back out there for you guys and gals to kind of get a feel for. And then, for those of you that like minor league baseball, my Rubber Ducks were undefeated. I don't know if they lost recently, but they were undefeated. They're crushing it, and pretty sure they have some pretty awesome Cleveland Cavaliers looking jerseys on sale at their or on their website for the team shop. So if you get a chance, head over there, grab something. Pretty sure that money usually goes towards charity. If it doesn't, it'll help out the Rubber Ducks, who just had to deal with a year of no fans. And actually, it doesn't have to be Rubber Ducks. If you've got minor league baseball in your town or near you, go support them. Buy their stuff. I mean, they had to have been pretty tough going a whole year without income. They really count on that, and those owners bring us sports at a cost you can't really get anywhere else. So enough preaching. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you on the next one. Hide your drinks, hide your cards. They're ripping everything out here. It's a drunk wax era.